Hi, welcome back to Joshcore Season 2. We are back on the world, and as you can see, we are standing in front of where our future starter base is going to be. I've gathered a whole ton of resources. I started by shearing some birch leaves, then mining some diorite, then collecting some spruce logs and some ferns and grass. Then I got some dark oak wood, killed some skeletons to get some bone meal so we could farm up some moss, gathered some tuff, and some mossy cobblestone. As you can see, they have all been collected here. So, since we have the resources, I may also direct you to some of our Pokemon. We now have Sausage Dog here, which is a dash bun. I like to call him Sausage Dog because it's kind of like one of those sausage dogs you see in real life. So, I kind of like this Pokemon. He's going to be kind of our other Pokemon we have in our lineup until we get some better Pokemon down the line. So, without all of my rambling out of the way, let's start the time lapse. And there you have it, folks. The Monolith starter base is now completed. Now, I don't know how well it turned out in the actual video because I had a lot of troubles with the replay mod. I ended up having to change it completely. So what I actually did was make a copy of the Joshcore world, switch to creative, and basically destroy the entire build. And then I put that in reverse. So hopefully the time lapse looks cool. That wasn't my full building process, but the actual building process that I recorded originally got corrupted. So I feel like that was the best thing I could do. But this place is completed. Now, I should mention before anyone points it out in the comments, this build was highly inspired by BOO on the Hermitcraft server, who built a very similar structure. I kind of shaved off the top portion of it because his was a lot taller than I needed, and I kind of kept everything else the same. Basically, my plans is going to be to use the different levels for different purposes. Down here is going to be my storage. I'm even going to make a way down further. That's terrifying. Down further to further build lower down, so that's going to be my storage. In here could also be more storage. In here, I was going to put a bed in here. In here, I was thinking could be potions, nether wart on here, water in here. I've yet to obviously do that. I have some smelting in here. Once I'm going to grab the enchanting table from the skeleton farm and make a small enchanting area there. And then at the very top is probably just going to be more storage, but it's more easily accessible from the top fly-in area. So once I get on Elytra, for example, I can fly in here or use my pigeon, for example, and use that guy as a flying ability. So that's basically the entire Monolith structure. I'm going to start working on kind of moving in here and fixing up the floors, adding maybe some paintings. I even have to get my flint and steel here and light some of these candles up because that right now, if I turn off my gamma brightness, it's actually pretty dark in here. So I think it's smart to light up some of these candles, bring some natural light in here. So we've done a ton of work in Minecraft, obviously building up the starter base here. However, I want to actually do some stuff with the Cobblemon. We kind of have only been doing Minecraft stuff. Time to do some Pokemon stuff. So this guy, first of all, we need to kill him because he's driving me insane. You're messed up my whole clip. Yeah, bye-bye. Don't ever mess up my clip again. I've been tinkering around with the good old JEI things, and this is the thing I want to go for right now. It's an XP share. Basically, we can put this on our Arcanine, our Onion Turtle, our Cybertruck, all the main Pokemon that we have right now, and whatever one Pokemon wins a battle, the XP will be shared amongst those Pokemon so it can level them up a little bit more. I'm going to try and craft some of those right now. The main thing we need is amethyst, which I think we have back at the starter area. While I'm here, I'm actually going to take some stuff from our chest here because some of this is actually pretty important. And then head down here because I'm pretty sure down this mine there is an amethyst geode. No, it's like built into this mine shaft. Here we go. Let's just grab some of these. So we can actually take some of iron, make ourselves some iron helmets. What else do we need? Lapis and some gold, which I think we do have. We'll have to smelt some, I think. And now that we have some of that gold, we can make ourselves an EXP share. And the more helmets we make, the more of these we can make. So let's make another one. Now we can put this onto our 3 main Pokemon here. So we can just change the held item. Now these guys can share all the XP they want. Now it's time to go on an adventure. We're on the hunt for 2 things. 1, a Ditto. 2, apricorn berries for all the different colors of Pokeballs. I've been waiting to do this because there's literally pink apricorn berries right here, which is a brand new crafting recipe. And right from the Monolith from over here, there's some yellow ones, which is also new. Now, as good as it is just to get the plain apricorn, we actually need the sprouts because that means we can plant more of the actual sprout and grow more. Oh, and here we go. Here are some black ones, which is brand new as well. And this is kind of scary, but I see some white ones right here and also a pillager's outpost. I think I'm ready to actually tackle it this time. Let's grab the white ones first, of course. Okay, ideally I'd have a bow here. I don't even have my shield. What am I doing? It's also nearing nighttime, which is also terrible. The only thing I really want is like the trim, the center Sentry. Let's go, Sentry. Oh my god, we got kitted out of this place. All right, this was perfect. Is this the one I remember seeing like at the very first from spawn? Like, is this spawn right here? I have no idea. Oh, and I think we found some blue ones right here as well. Yes, we did. Just got an advancement. Wasn't recording, but minty fresh, whatever that means. Yo, what the heck is this? Oh, we don't have a brush or anything, do we? This is like suspicious gravel. Ooh, this is kind of sick though. So I think this is like a Kalman ruin. Like, for example, this is like a gem. Oh, what the heck? All right, we can take him out though. What do we get for defeating him? Oh, we get some coins. Relic coin. Cool. Kind of funny and convenient. We have copper right here. We could probably make ourselves a brush. I think these guys will give us a feather. Gives us chicken. Yeah, perfect. Feather. I think that is all we need. Take everything here. Make ourselves a brush. See what we get now. It's a sherd. Another sherd. Relic coin. Copper. Relic coin. Copper. Sherd. Sherd. Something I don't recognize. What is that? A spell tag. Boost the power of a holder's ghost type moves. Copper, relic coin. Ooh, a gem. Dark gem. Boost the power of the holder's first dark type move consumed after use. Another sherd, relic coin, iron. Black tumblestone. Interesting. Even got an advancement for that. Relic coin. Cloak? What the heck is this? Covert cloak. Protects the holder from additional effects hit by a damaging move. Interesting. Okay, I don't know what this Pokemon is, but I want it. We're gonna see if we can catch this guy. Whoa, this thing is sick. Oh, we got it. Perfect. We finally got the full house advancement because we now have 6 Pokemon. It only took us this long. Now, according to the wiki, the best way to find a Ditto is finding Mycelium Island. So that's what we're on the lookout for. Problem is, these things are very rare. So, wait, dude, I can't believe this is a shiny Magikarp. We need this. I can't believe this. Wow. Sorry, I'm speechless. I'm at a loss for this. The second shining be found. This is unbelievable. Okay. I didn't think I'd have this much luck finding shinies. This is, I kid you not, the second one we found in 2 episodes in a row. Give me this. Give me a shiny Magikarp. It's so useless, but I mean, we could give him Gyarados. You know, that would be sick. Got him. Look at that. Another shiny added to the collection. That is amazing. Let's keep looking for this Mycelium Island because this would make this trip amazing. No way. I found one. Finally! Now, the Dittos don't spawn 100% guaranteed, but we can kill a ton of Pokemon until these guys do spawn, so it's just going to be a matter of time now. Oh, hey, there we go. Finally, found one. Now, our Pokemon are in some pretty bad shape because, you know, I've been battling Pokemon when I see them every so often, so these guys have taken a little bit of a beating. But let's see if we can get this Ditto. Let's just put him to sleep and go for the catch. Nice, got it. Perfect. This journey has been an absolute success. Time to head back to the base. Alright, we are back home now, and let's just put away everything we've gotten. Now, one pretty cool thing that I can show off in one of the rooms of the Monolith is up here. It is this room. So this is going to be for all of our apricorn. If we place down some green sprouts here, or sorry, yellow sprouts, and then put our green ones here, and put blue, white, pink here, and then we can lastly put the black ones over here. So we have an area to grow all of our apricorn berries, and then we even have a chest here just to put our extra. So this is going to be passively growing apricorn berries so we can craft any type of Pokeball we want. Additionally, we can look at some of the Pokemon we caught. Obviously, we caught this like mammoth guy. We caught a shiny Magikarp, and most importantly, we caught ourselves a Ditto. So let's bring in some of these guys. I think it'd be cool to kind of actually level up this Magikarp. So let's bring them out here. We can heal everything, so that removes the sleeping effect. And if we make ourselves another PC here, like so, and grab ourselves some other things, and we can make ourselves a pasture block. So what this allows us to do is to input 2 Pokemon into our pasture. So for us, it's going to be a Ditto, and we're going to use an Eevee. Now what this will do is occasionally over time, an Eevee egg will spawn here. We can then take this out and basically grow ourselves another Eevee, which one of the advancements for the Cobblemon mod is to get all of the types of Eevees. So that's kind of what we're going to be working on in the background. Additionally, I'm going to put an XP share on this Magikarp just so we can level him up because honestly, he kind of sucks. Like this guy's only move is Splash, so it's not amazing. So guys, I've just been doing some stuff around here, just, you know, killing these guys using the XP share, and our Magikarp is ready to evolve. So let's open up here. Let's evolve him into Gyarados. Man, that is a cool looking Pokemon. Let's get him out here. Look at that thing. Oh my, and I love the shiny version of him. And you already know me, I love my naming, so let's just call this guy Lobster. That's what he is, right? Alright, so some time has gone by, and we got ourselves an egg here. So after a little bit, about 18 more minutes of waiting, I will have ourselves another Eevee, which will help speed up the process. And as I was sitting AFK waiting for this egg to hatch, we got another one. Time to wait another 15 minutes. And as you can see here on the left, we now have a brand new level 1 Eevee added to our collection. So let's actually bring him out here and we can use him out in the pasture block. Alright guys, so a lot of time has elapsed between this clip and the last clip in the video. However, if we look in our PC here, we have 7 Eevees plus this Jolteon. Means we can get every single possible evolution inside of this game, which we are going to tackle in the next episode because I'm going to call it quits right here. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave it a big fat like. If you really liked it, make sure to subscribe. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for more.